All right, guys, so we've been doing some airbrushing, some basic airbrushing steps, airbrushing techniques with the teeth and everything else. So today, you know, we're doing when we did the teeth. So today what I'm gonna do, remember airbrushing sometimes is about tracing. That's what we're doing, those circles and tracing those circles and trying to trace those lines and timing. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna work on a skull. I'm gonna trace it. No, it's not gonna be perfect, that's okay. Okay, you're not gonna make hard lines. You don't wanna make hard lines. Again, it's fuzzy lines. Then we're gonna come in and shadow this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started and you know, just kind of watch along. I'm gonna put the GoPro on my head so you can see what we need to do. All right. I want to stand on the airline. Okay, so I'm a little shaky this morning. That's okay. Notice I'm just kind of making a fuzzy line. Remember, everything's going to be a dagger stroke. And my air is getting low. I got to turn my air back up a little bit. That's better. Okay. Now this is the pupil, so I can just go ahead and darken that in right now, actually. Just nice little circular motions. Again, it's not going to be 100% perfect on there, and that's okay. The spray gun's still kind of spraying kind of weird though. Okay, remember you can use this right here as a reference whenever you get into doing this. Spray gun's still kind of spraying a little weird. Okay, so I got it kind of done up right now. Now I'm going to fill in some dark areas like inside the mouth, inside the nose. Okay. So I'm gonna come in here, I'm just gonna darken it up. However you want to do it. Let that overspray a little bit. And I am a little bit close, but I'm not in here making hard lines. Okay, now around the outside of the eyes, if you look at the reference picture, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna darken this up. Again, nothing in here is hard lines. It's all soft spray. Okay, I'm gonna do this eye. That's why I said it didn't really matter if things were accurate or not whenever you're doing it. So now we're gonna go in here and do the mouth, darken that up a little bit. Still on and off, on and off, on and off. And I usually go around and outline the teeth. Go around doing my outlining. And I'm just trying to do this real quick here just so you can see. Okay, so we got the gist of the skull right now. Okay, and actually I think I'm going to sit down and finish this up so you can kind of see. Alright, I sat down. So again, the color of the paint I'm using my Wicked colors from Createx and my Iwata Eclipse. I'm spraying in here. So now I want to come in here and we're going to highlight, or not highlight, we're going to shadow. Again, looking at the reference picture. We're going to go around here with shadow. Remember, when we did this sphere and practicing the, making things look like it's three-dimensional, like it has some shape. So let's kind of do the outside. You don't have to follow this exactly, but you got to figure out where's my light source. So I'm going to have my light source is going to be here, mostly here shining down, okay? And remember, anywhere it's going to be deeper and darker, it's going to have to be deeper and darker, it's going to be push it back behind you a little bit. So I'm going to come in here, make it a little bit darker around there. Just fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. Okay. And just give it a little bit of shape. Make it a little darker in here. You don't want to get hard lines in there, just kind of fuzz it up a little bit. Okay, just kind of shape that, and then we're going to go around here, your eyebrows, the top of your eyebrows, like this is the eyebrow in here, we're going to go in here, okay? And we're just going to pull away from it, so I'm actually starting here and I'm pulling up, it's still a dagger stroke. Now you can kind of follow it around if you want, it's kind of like whatever you want to do. Deeper and darker. Again, I want to try to give it that spherical look. So I'm actually pulling it up into a circle a little bit here. You can kind of, again, we're going to just work on fuzzy lines. deeper and darker, and we're gonna pull some lines out of there if I can get my spray gun. I was explaining my cap came off and I'm running out of paint. Alright, let's get some more paint back in there. It happens. Happens to everybody. That might work a little better now. Okay, we're just going to kind of shadow around some of these areas. Remember, the cheekbones are going to sit in front of the teeth. You know, this in here is going to be a little bit darker. We're kind of give it some rounded effects. I'm going to jump around a little bit. I am going to come to the teeth. So let's work in. We're going to work in these little eye sockets here. Remember, this is recessed. You know, feel your own eyes. Okay, so I'm just going to come in here and I'm just going to darken it up. Remember, in the creases, you're not coming in here making a line. You're not coming in here making a line. You're coming in here making a fuzzy line. Fuzzy lines. Alright, so we're just going to make it a little fuzzy in here. Just kind of fuzzy it. I don't want to black it out too much. I am going to make this little area darker in here. Pull it up. Okay, now I'm going to work on this eye here. I'm going to kind of work on this side and then work the other side. So the eye, again, it looks very flat. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to shadow up, soften that edge. I'm on the inside edge of that line. Soften that up a little bit. Okay, now kind of give it that spherical look a little bit. Now I want to push the eye. The eye sits below the eyebrow, so I'm actually going to make a nice fuzzy line just going right across. You see how it kind of pushes that eye right back? Okay, and then I'm going to go around here, fuzzy lines around here. Just on and off. Okay, and this is just basic. I'm not going to do anything super fancy in here. Okay, make the cheekbones. Okay, under here you're going to have shadows under here. Nice fuzzy line. Work this out. Work around the eye. Drop shadow right below the eyebrow. Kind of pushes the eyes back. And I am managing to get paint all over my location here. And then in here, again, it's deeper and darker, so we're going to come in here just like doing the teeth. Come down around below the eyes here. Hopefully your gun's going to work a lot better than mine. I even cleaned this. And I'm just kind of shadowing up my lines a little bit. Making some areas a little bit darker. Remember, the areas that are further away and behind everything else is going to be darker. Now here I like to bring it down to the canines, and you'll see why in a little bit. make a little bit of shadow around the nostril area there. You always got to remember, what's furthest away from you is going to be darker. Okay, so that's just kind of a gist of it. You know, you can get in here and do some fancy stuff, but again, it's just about getting in there playing. Come down here, just make some little teeth. You can actually come in here and put a little darker. My spray gun is not operating. Again, I'm gonna make little darker lines in here. Come in here, put like little cheekbones. So again, and just real quick, I didn't try to get in here and do anything super fancy, like putting any kind of, you know, earrings in or real cracks in. But I mean, if you want to come in and do a crack, as long as your spray gun's working right, you can come in here. Remember, this is kind of curved, so you can come in here and do a crack over here, maybe a crack over here. Okay. Maybe come around here, come around over. Put some cracks in there, and that's okay. I mean, it's up to you. Again, you can stress out the teeth a little bit, putting the little marks in the teeth. You know, just stressing them out a little bit. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Again, we can come in here, we'll do it a little bit fancier later on, okay? So once again, get an airbrush in your hand, start doing some artwork. Again, I just traced it. Got in there and shadowing. Remember where your lighting's at, okay? Talk to you later.